Hello and welcome to the Sane Crew server. I am TNTspaz, referred to as Tint by some people on the server. Thought I'd just introduce myself because this is my first video for the Sane Crew channel and server. Uh, and I just to get it started off right off the bat. Today I'm going to be working on the Nether hub that we have in the server. As you have probably heard from Big B's videos, we decided, kind of a group decision, to start a new server, new world. Everything changed because a lot of people were getting bored. Nobody was on most of the time. It kind of sucked because and a lot of things were buggy and broken, and there's new updates coming out. So we decided that maybe a new server would freshen up things, and it has. The server's been full most of the time. It isn't at the moment, but there were about 6 people on today, the most that I saw, and there was people getting on and off throughout the day. But I am working on the Nether hub, as you may have saw in the season 0 or the world tour or whatever was there for season 0. Not much was there because we switched pretty immediately after starting that. We had a Nether hub set up that was kind of annoying because it had like very windy tunnels and very odd like shape to it. Because of the bug of the cages, it made like things spawn like everywhere, and it kind of sucked a lot because we couldn't expand the Nether hub because all the spawns were all buggy and screwed up. So today I am going to work on making it expansive, better, newer. Kind of, my plan is to, as you can see, I kind of have an outline going right now. I need to make the outline go around there. He just saw me. Really, guy? Really? Really, guy? You can't best my sword. You can't best my sword. I have best sword. But I kind of have an outline going on right now for it. It's gonna be pretty big, and then it's gonna go kind of go up, and then kind of dome around, just so we have more space and it's a little more roomy. And our portals are a little more spread out, so I'm gonna probably make tunnels to, like, we got a portal over here. We got a portal, 2 or 3 portals actually, like right here. A few people living next to each other. Got a portal over there. Got a gas right there. Stop it. Stop it. No one wants you here. Yeah, that is a problem. They haven't fixed the gas tray. I will probably say that a few times in this video. They need to fix the gas tray. It's a little ridiculous. We got like 3 gas spawning at a time, like every like 5 or 6 seconds. It gets very annoying. Even in this space is even big enough for them to spawn, so every once in a while they'll start spawning in here and shooting at us. It gets very annoying. But we got a portal down here, and I think that's all of them. But I'm gonna work on getting this dome all set up. I'll probably finish up the outline off camera, clear out a bunch of this area, and then I'll be back to show you kind of the design that I'll be laying down. I have stone smelting right now because the floor is going to be the just the regular stone slabs all over the ground. And then I don't know haven't decided what I'm gonna do for the dome, but I'm gonna clear this out and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. It's actually a new day today. I did work on quite a bit of the Nether getting work up, and I got somebody else to help me out lay down the floor and stuff. We decided on what we're gonna do for the dome. Dome in the Nether, sort of like the dome, like where the Nether hub's actually going to be. I talked with them, and we're gonna do like a red concrete, black concrete sort of pattern thing. We're probably gonna dome it up with red concrete and then add in the black concrete pattern. I got Stranded, which is the person who owns the server, is helping me out, laying out the floor and stuff. He's actually in the Nether right now. Apologize for Nether portal sounds, they suck. Oh, he's actually helping me out right now, laying down the floor, and then we're gonna dome it up with the red concrete. and get it looking all snazzy. Yeah, he's right there. And we're gonna lay down this floor. Then we got red concrete here. We're gonna start doming it up with the red concrete. And once we get this floor laid out, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have all the floor laid down. Now we're trying to decide whether to go up 6, 7, or 8 blocks. I'm thinking we're gonna go up 7 because 8 seems a little too high and 6 doesn't seem like enough. But we're kind of discussing it in Discord. I'm sorry for all the jumps around and everything, but don't want it actually didn't take too long to get the floor in, but I didn't want to have the video be just like building and doing all this stuff, and now he's asking what's going to be all in here. It's really just the hub of places where to go. So probably like a brewing area. I don't know. I'm thinking a brewing area because I want a brewing area in the Nether. Shops. So here, let me tell you this. So we're gonna have a brewing area, probably shops. What else? What else should we have in here? Um, um, and really just a bunch of and and decorative stuff. And I'm sure we'll add stuff later. And that's exactly what I'm telling them. So I think we'll do 7 blocks up. Do 7 blocks. Because we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, and then 7. So we'll go all the way around, 7 blocks up, all the way around. And then I'm sorry to do this again, but I'm gonna cut right to the end of getting all of this set up. It'll be right back. Okay, we got most of the wall finished up. Friend's going and getting the rest of the concrete, but I think we made the decision that we're just gonna finish up this wall and then work on some sort of design for the wall and the roof, and then just be done with it for now. We're not gonna do a dome or anything. I think that's what we decided on, because the dome would just be a little too much of a hassle, a little too much of a hassle and waste of resources at the moment. But I think we're done with this today. I'm gonna run back towards my place. For the remainder of this episode, I think I'm just gonna show you what I've been doing and talk to you about my plans for the upcoming episodes that I will be involved in making. Again, apologize for the sounds of the Nether portal. It very sucks. I have my sound on 6%, so and it's still kind of loud, so apologize for that. But I've gotten quite a bit done. I've done the most looking around on the server looking for biomes, because we couldn't find our jungle biome. Our jungle biome was like way over here, so I took a day and like went back and forth in both directions. Found a spiked ice biome over here. You can kind of see like the little things up. Got like a little, where is it? I know it's on here somewhere. But I found, yeah, it's up there. It's kind of like the orange by the desert. That's where all we get over coarse dirt. There's a ton of it because it's very noticeable on the map where it is. We got our jungle here. We got some mountainous areas there. And we have a very large ocean. I know we have a temple there. But I've done the most traveling around, looking around. The end portal's over there, by the way. That's spawn, so end portal being very close to spawn is very nice for portal linking, as well as just traveling there and stuff. I know we have one person who's living over there, and who just lived over there by accident, not realizing I'd be over there. But I've haven't done much on the why is it building. You might have seen there a lot of the other people have like houses, cool houses and stuff already set up, but I spend most of my time mining. I've done a lot of enchanting, as you may see. Gotten some decent gear all set up. I already lost all my gear once, and that was very annoying. I had to get it all back. That's kind of why the uh, the first part of the episode with building another and the second part were spaced off within a day because I just wasn't feeling staying it. I was dealing with the gas, and again the gas spawn rate is very stupid and ridiculous and annoying. But I also have some farms here. I use this little pool for my concrete. You don't know how to make concrete, it's literally just make the powder, which the powder is pretty easy recipe. It's a sand, gravel, and whatever dye, or for whatever color you want the concrete to be, or the concrete powder to be, and then you mix it with water, and it creates concrete. Using this pool to get all of our concrete that we use, and then also was working on this down here, making a skelly farm. Got the did one where as you can see, you can probably hear the skeletons and kind of see skeletons and the shadows coming out. You'll see them drop, but I have them spawn in the little room with 4 water sources coming down. They flow over to a water elevator that's, yeah, it's over here. They flow up, and then they drop down. I think it's about a 20 block drop. I might have an episode where I fix it to make it a 21 or 22 block drop, whatever you need to get it to do one hit. But if we get a beacon around here, I'm not going to worry about it, because then I can just do a strength beacon, and then they're one hit anyway, so I won't have to worry about that too much. Ooh, probably need that food. But yeah, I'll kind of wait here for yeah, we already got some. Yeah, this is how I've been getting most of my levels. And also, people have been very happy that I have this, because we've been able to get a decent supply of bones. This is about probably only like 1/12 of the amount of bones that I've collected. I've gotten a lot, as you can probably tell by the enchantments that I have. I also, because I went around looking, I was able to find a village that had like 4 librarians, and I got really lucky. I'm not going to show it on camera because I'm not letting people know where my mending villager is, because I can make a lot of moolah off of selling the mending books that I have just kind of strewn all over the, yeah, mending. It doesn't cost that much. It's like 22 emeralds and a book for getting the mending books, and that isn't that expensive for me, because I have decent trades, so I can just sell the ores that I gather, sell like lapis, and get a ton of emeralds, because you sell 2 lapis for 1 emerald, and you get like 40 off of 2 lapis sources, and I can get a ton of emeralds by selling lapis. And I have down in these caves where how I found the Skelly farm, have a gigantic cave system that links like all over the place around here. But talk about my plans for the future. Probably the first thing that I'll be doing for my really, really, I had to stop because rain. Why rain? Why do you forsaken me? Why have you forsaken me? But probably about right where I have this portal. My plan is, if you didn't know, I have a extreme obsession with eggplants. So my plan for my base is I'm gonna do my portal right here, and at the portal I'm going to have a giant eggplant bush. And I've been told that it's going to be a very difficult thing to do, because making organic things in Minecraft is a very difficult thing, even for Twisted, which is our resident like crazy amazing builder. And he told me that he even struggles with making organic things, so it should be an interesting thing. I might have just one episode where I go in creative and kind of test around with little different ideas for adding like the giant leaves that I'll have to have on it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a gigantic sort of like eggplant bush, and then coming off one of like the leaning like stalks, I'm gonna have a gigantic eggplant, which is gonna be my main house, and then a little eggplant, which is going to be where my like brewing area is, where my chanting table is, kind of like a blacksmithing area, and also maybe a little bit of storage and stuff for my ores. Or I might just build like an actual like ore house or something. And I also, in the future, plan on kind of building up this area to be like sort of like the idea is like to have like an eggplant theme park. It's kind of why I chose a more plainsy biome. Kind of have a dock over there because if you take a straight shot from spawn south, you can hit my base and it hits right into kind of like a grotto-y area where for the plains right in between two dark oak forests, this little dark oak forest, and then this very large dark oak forest, and it kind of grows there. I've already talked with Twisted, which is our builder on the server. He talked with him. He's gonna help me out with making sort of like a dock area, and it's got to be all built with green, spruce wood, and purple textures and colors because my whole idea is to have everything be eggplants, everything be based off of that like color scheme, which would be really cool and interesting to try and see if like I can actually pull that off. But I probably should head back real quick because I did send send Stranded off to get more concretes so we can finish the wall. We're gonna finish up the wall. I'm not gonna jump. I'm just gonna go check to see. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a block glitch, but it's just our wall. That kind of scared me for a second. I thought the world was glitching out. It kind of looks weird from the distance with all like the mixed in nether textures with the concrete texture. I don't know. I don't know. It looks kind of weird because the concrete texture is a base. I'm guessing like a more base texture because I'm sure if you messed around with the concrete texture, you could eventually get the netherrack color because they kind of because the netherrack has a lot of like reds and blacks, which the whole idea is to do reds and blacks for the nether hub because that is the color of the nether. There's even I might be able to mess around with like a white. I thought of adding like orange because I'm looking at netherrack as like the color palette. So they got a little bit of orange, red, there's some blacks in there, and maybe even some whites because there is like a little glint of white, so maybe like a light gray texture? I don't know because yeah, then that would complement the floor and maybe I could do like a light gray texture with the floor, but I couldn't do that because we're doing half slabs stone, half slabs just to affirm to any person on the server watching the reason why this has to be stone half slabs and because they are personally I think the best textured half slabs unless somebody wants to do spruce, which wood does not fit with the nether theme, so I thought the next best option would be stone half slabs to stop spawns because as you can see we have no more spawns. Nothing else is spawning. Now that we both left the nether and come back, everything despawned that was here, and now we don't have to deal with any more spawns, which is very nice for what we're doing. What we're doing in here. Um, what else? What else should we do today before I end it off? I'm sorry for the lack of things that I've done. Most of most of these beginning few episodes is discussion. Maybe not for Big B because Big B does seem to have kind of like more of a grand plan, and same with Twisted. He has more of a grand plan on what he's going to do. All I've really thought about is the Nether hub and making the eggplant area at my place here. But, well, actually, maybe we... Sorry running back and forth, but I think we'll end the episode off by running to a few people's places, because I don't think anybody's really, like, toured around. I won't go to Twisted's area because they're kind of trying to keep it a surprise, and I'm sure most people on the server do see, like, these episodes, so and they kind of want to keep most of their area a surprise, and well, none of them are on to work on it. I don't know. I don't know. I'll keep it open. Maybe I'll show Acid's place, because she's definitely the most developed on the server at the moment, because we have to force her to stop, because this is insane already. This is like maybe like day 5 or 6, and she's living in like this really cool like windmill sort of building. I haven't even seen some of the stuff she's got. Like, is that an air balloon? Yeah, it's sort of like an air balloon. Little air balloon. She's got a little bridge coming up here. Oh, I haven't even seen this. Damn. But I really like this sort of like the I don't know what those are called. I don't know the exact terminology, but it's one water source block coming all the way down and then leading into this little pond here, which is it looks really cool. Really well done design. Like her flower placement. What's up here? Oh, her wheat farm. What is over here? I haven't seen like most of this. Damn. What is she doing over here? Oh, another farm? Another farm, not another farm. Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea. Doing like the furnace for the air balloon. Yeah, that is a really well designed air balloon. What else does she got over here? Pretty sure she has a no trespassing sign, so I'm not gonna trespass into her windmill. Yeah, looks like, yeah, no trespassing. So I won't go in. I said trap. I won't go in and like snoop on her, but look around. Ooh, she doesn't have a no trespassing on the llamas. Oh damn. Oh wow. She actually like has a llama pen. That is really cool. If you haven't seen like the llamas, if you put different color carpets on them, it gives them different designs to their saddles. It looks really neat. Yeah, I think I'll end the episode here. Sorry if it was a shorter episode, but this was really just to show kind of like what I'm doing and show off like the Nether hub. We didn't do much with the Nether hub, but it gives me kind of a basis on what I need to do, and I'll maybe show off like what we doing with it, and maybe give a few, if we haven't done much with it, maybe give a few design ideas and decide on which one to do and put it in there for the walls, and not the floor because I can't change the floor, but the ceiling for sure. Since we're keeping it flat, I kind of want to work on the ceiling, but I'm going to end the episode off here, and I will see you next time. Probably won't be the next episode because Big B I'm sure will have something up, but I'll be in a few episodes talking about the eggplants and the Nether hub. Bye bye.